Hey, it's Thomas again with Classic Electric. I've got an interesting one for you. So we had some clients move into a new home and they wanted me to change out their ceiling fans and then make sure the boxes are correct. And so I came in to get ready to prep to find out whether we had boxes that are correct ceiling fan boxes before I took it down. And of course I decided to do my typical and just shake it and see. So I thought, oh, let's take a moment and show you guys what I see when you know what to look for. So right here, you're going to notice this ceiling fan canopy as it attaches to the drywall. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to shake this thing. I'm not going to try to shake it too hard. I'm just going to rip it right off of the ceiling because it's attached to a standard light box. And as you can see, it's just bouncing around all over the place up there. So obviously that is just a standard light fixture box, because if it was a ceiling fan box, that sucker wouldn't be moving all over the place on the ceiling. So that's kind of a no-brainer. So we'll take it down in a minute and I'll show you what it looks like and confirm what we already know. I'm going to walk you into the next room where the master bedroom is that had a correct ceiling fan box installed when the fan was put in originally. And one of the ways you can kind of get a little bit of a telltale that this is probably done right is this is old school, where you have one switch for the light and one switch for the fan. So if somebody wired it light fan, probably pretty good odds that somebody actually put in a ceiling fan box. So same scenario here, where you got the canopy up to the drywall, you'll see that when I shake it, the fan moves, which is common because it's on a little ball socket here so that this thing will actually hang straight up and down. But when I shake it, you don't see the canopy go bouncing all over the place. And that just pretty much proves that it is a ceiling fan box. Now I will be replacing the ceiling fan, so I will double check and make sure somebody didn't put 16 screws up there and it's just holding really well. But odds are it's probably a ceiling fan box. Now, I've already got one off in this other bedroom next to the one I just showed you and did confirm that it is just on a standard light box. And what you see here is a clay box. And that's common for a light fixture box to be built out of clay. The only problem is on the clay boxes, even if you're using a standard light fixture, is if you use these holes quite a little bit, putting the screws in and out, they'll eventually wear out and then they don't hold really well. So, and that's just on a light fixture, let alone a ceiling fan. So I'm surprised this thing didn't fall out of here. But I did notice when I took this down that somebody had put in a sheetrock screw, or not a sheetrock screw, but a wood screw, so that it would go up into that hole and grip that clay box a little bit better. So I mean that's cool, but it still isn't quite right. So now let's take a moment and show you what a ceiling fan box is actually supposed to look like. Now, a ceiling fan box, not only is it going to say on the bottom in here, acceptable right here, acceptable for ceiling fan support, which is huge. But what the difference between the one that's on the ceiling and the one that's right here that we're looking at right now is that hole by my finger is the smaller hole that you would normally use for a light fixture, which is a number 8 screw. And the one you need for a ceiling fan is the next size larger, which is a number 10 screw. And the reason that you have a number 10 over an 8 is because of the spinning of the ceiling fan, so that it doesn't fall off the ceiling. They go with larger screws and a little bit heavier duty box overall to keep the fan up on the ceiling. So if you got a wobbly fan, you might want to double check, make sure you have a ceiling fan box up there so that it doesn't come off the ceiling. Talk to you guys later. Bye.